All right. All right. We're here to talk about the Bartec Tech 600 Pro tire pressure monitor tool, relearn tool, reset tool. Just a little background. My name is Kevin. I've been doing this I've been a mechanic for over 25 years. I started my career before TPMS was a thing. I've used dozens of different tools, and I don't think I could find one that I liked least, worst, as bad as this tool right here. Only reason I'm making this video, because there are no other videos on this tool. There are no how-tos. Nobody's reviewed it. And I'm not here to review it because don't buy it. It's not a good tool. Shut the video off. You're ready to go. Find something else. I purchased this tool. I got it from Tire Rack. Cost me $900. I did buy it from Tire Rack because they did have the best price by about $200 cheaper than anywhere else. I had this for about, the moment I plugged it in and turned it on, I knew I had made, I was getting a suspicion that I had made a mistake. I got notes here because over the last month or so, I've just been taking notes. I'm getting ready to send this back tomorrow. There's been a whole big fight. Not Bartec. They've been good with Tire Rack, and think twice about ordering anything from them. So you get the tool. You got to download the software onto your computer so you can plug this in and update it because it doesn't have any type of Wi-Fi update. As soon as the program downloaded, it was, you remember that old AOL, like Running Man, as things would load? That's what the software looks like. It looks like it was created with Windows 95. It was at that point, I'm like, what the hell did I get myself into? You turning on the tool, it doesn't get much better than that. It is, I don't want to say archaic software. It's the interface is archaic. It's not what we're used to in 2024. Just to give you a heads up, Bartec, B-A-R-T-E-C-H, they are the leaders in TPMS software. At all the major factories, when they're building the car, they got to program those sensors before they leave the factory. Almost every factory uses Bartec technology to do that. So that's why I went with Bartec when I was looking for a sensor. Our shop has a sensor, or has a couple of tools. They're old. They haven't been updated. One of the other techs got the new Snap-on. Oh my God, is that thing amazing. But it's like $2,500. And I'm like, I'm not spending $2,500 just to reset some tires and then program some sensors. So I digress. It does program the major aftermarket sensors, like the ever popular Schrader Easy sensor, and in a few. On an average car, you'll get a list of 8 to 10 versus every other tool out there, like the Schrader A-Tech, Snap-on, you'll get a list of 25 sensors that you can program. This one is very limited what you can program. Our shop uses DVT Pros. That's probably the best sensor that we have found on the market. This doesn't program DVT Pros. If you're using Bartec sensors, the good thing about this, you don't have to pre-program a Bartec sensor. Just put it in the rim, air up the tire, and then reset it using this, and it'll recognize that that's a new sensor, and it will assign it an ID. That is cool, but my local auto parts store doesn't carry Bartec, and like I said, we stock in DVT Pros. This doesn't do it, so I got to pre-program a DVT Pro with another tool, and then come back and use this tool for everything else. Like I said, I had issues. 2 days in, I reached out and I wanted to return this. 2 days, and I knew that I was not happy. Back and forth with Tire Rack, they put me in touch with Bartec, basically pawned me off. I had a phone meeting with several members of Bartec, trying to go over my concerns. During that meeting, one thing that was mentioned, I was having a problem programming Chevys and whatever, and they'd asked why I wasn't using the VCI to do a Chevy. You plug it in, And then, you don't have to do the horn chirp, and you can go all the way around, and there's reprograms. Like, I didn't know it could do that. There's like no manual for this. You just got to kind of learn and figure things out. With this VCI, this is nice though. It's red. It's got a cable that will dangle. It's got a light that come on. It'll start beeping. You can't leave this in a car. Trust me, I haven't left it in a car yet. It works really good. You plug this in, you turn this on, and then literally within seconds, the tool will know what the car you're working on is. So while they had alleviated some of my concerns, they did schedule one of their techs to come by my shop. It was going to be a few weeks, so I continued to use the tool and to make some notes. I use it on every vehicle, every time, every day for weeks. I wanted to like it. I really wanted to like it. The people at Bartec were so nice, so friendly. They wanted to fix they wanted to fix it. They wanted to alleviate my concerns, the problems I was having. I really, really wanted to like this tool. And every time I used it, I just found another reason to wonder if anybody at Bartec actually ever worked in a shop and worked with these tools, because I can't imagine this going through any trial period. If someone came to this in my shop, like 2 days in, I had a list of things that this tool could have done better. Let's see. I didn't like it. One exception, I did like Toyotas. You know how if you're doing a Toyota, you've got to go around the car, and then with every other tool you have, this is one of the few that has a dongle that transmits wirelessly. Everyone else has a wire. You plug it into Toyota, you hit transmit, it downloads all the data, and then the light starts flashing for a Toyota, and you got to drive it to turn it off. This bypasses that, and once you're all done, it turns it off, which works great when it works. It doesn't always work that way, and you still have to drive it. And at the end of the day, if you're doing tires or anything else, you should be driving the car anyways to test drive it. And on most test drive routes, the light's going to go off. But if you're just doing a flat repair or something and the light was on and you don't really have to test drive it, when this works, that's nice. It's flashing. That's not with this. You can turn it right off when that works. So that is kind of nice. Relearn process with the VCI. You plug it in, you turn it on. I'll try and get some B-roll here of the unit. I'll try and get some showing the software that you use up on the screen as I'm talking. Maybe I'll do some kind of voiceover and I can figure out how to do that. Plug it in, almost instantly recognizes it. You hit relearn, and that's where you get frustrated. So everybody that's used it, if you're watching this video, you've probably used a TPMS and relearn tool before. And you know that when 99% of them out there that I've used, you turn it on, the sensor's working in the car, you go up, you hit test, and 2 to 3 seconds, it pings right away, and you just go around. 20 seconds, 25 seconds per tire to go all the way around. And that's just, God forbid that you have a spare tire like on a Toyota that's upside down. This isn't going through the rim. You're dropping that spare tire down. I don't know why. This tool will not. Nothing you can do. You're dropping that spare tire down. Unlike a lot of the other tools on the market, like say if you get it somewhere near there, it'll activate that sensor. This one won't. So you go around, and then if it's got like this tool, so Chevys, if you don't want to use the horn chirp method, Fords, F-150 Transits, things like that, key on 5 times, brake pedal, doing all this stuff, and then you can bypass that and then use this to go all the way around, and then the light will be off sometimes. But with that being said, and going back to that Toyota as well, when you're relearning it through the VCI, most cars I did have today, just a 2015 Nissan Versa, right away I was done, light was off. I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty cool. It's probably my one memorable experience with this. But with the Toyotas, the Chevys, the Fords, when you're relearning, when you're not using the horn chirp, you activate each sensor, you hit enter, it'll go through the process. You know, you'll get some check. It's reading the VIN. I don't know why it's reading the VIN. You already read the VIN the first time. And then it's, you know, have like 4 little check marks of things it's going through. And about 25% of the time, one of those things will fail. So you got to go back and use the horn chirp method anyways, which is aggravating. Or when it does pass and it's doing its thing, it'll say, okay, now go around the car one more time, reactivate the sensors, and the light will be off. So once more, you got 20 seconds per tire. You got to go all the way around and relearn all the sensors again, and then the light's off. The technician that came out from Bartec, he goes, yeah, most people just use the horn chirp method. Like they don't use this on that because it takes too long. Yeah, it takes too long. Don't tell me that's a selling point of this unit when it takes 3 times as long. I mean, how hard is it? I mean, I've done 1,000 Fords. I can get it in a relearn mode, unless it's the push button one. Those are still pain in the butt. But with the key on, same with the Chevy, I can get it in relearn mode in 20 seconds. You know, the faster than the time it takes this to read 1 tire, I can be in relearn mode, do the horn chirp, and you know that light goes off right away. So I don't know. That was a pain in the butt. The tech did come out. He did swap this. I think he swapped this out, gave me the original VCI, reprogrammed it, re-updated it. Still having problems. They sent me a new one of these. I think that they thought that it was an issue with the tools, and it's an issue with what's inside the tools. It's an issue with the software just not being good. I view, you know, even Altel, you know, the $100 Altels that you get on Amazon, better than this $900 tool, even though the Altels can only program Altel sensors. If you're just using this tool for tire relearn processing, there's really no reason to not just use a cheap Altel unit. I will, once I get the refund for this, I probably will go with the Schrader, made by ATEQ, ATEQ. I don't know which model I'm going to go with yet. They do have one that's like about the same price as this. I got one that's about $1,100. It's more of a tablet one. It's really, really similar to the Snap-on one. I'm thinking they might be made by the same company. But the Schrader one, like I said, it's one. We have an older model in the shop, and it works every time. You know, I don't like the cable. The cables that always go, you know, anybody that's used these knows that the cables wear out, and it sucks. They come loose. I was super excited because this had a dongle. It transmitted via Bluetooth, and other than that, what are my notes here? Funny story. That was just happened a couple days ago. 2015 Equinox. Going through the relearn process, had to go around twice because that's what you got to do. And then the light was flashing, and I got the code, drive it for up to 20 minutes. There's no Chevy ever had to drive, so I had to drive it down the road before the light went off. That irritated the hell out of me. $900. And I knew the moment I powered this up, it was not a good tool. Like I said, I've been doing this a very long time. And it's just, you know, the battery life, like you never charge this. Like in the month or so I've had it, I think I've charged it 1 time. You turn it on, like it's asleep right now. Like I'll power it down at night, and then, you know, where it says shutting down, and then I press that, and like it's up now. I mean, it's almost instant that it is up. You plug this in and you hit new service, it reads, and within seconds you've got what's going on in here. That's fantastic. Everything else about this, not happy with. Just, you know, I mean, it's just the archaic interface. It doesn't work like it should. And I could go on and on. This video is probably already running way too long, but it's not a tool I can recommend. And I don't do tool review videos as a mechanic. I mean, I do tech tip videos. You know, keep an eye out for my YouTube channel, Cigar Prop. I don't know what platform you're watching this on, where I'm going to post it, what channel I'm going to post it on. But yeah, it's I do Tech Tip Sundays, Instagram, follow me, Cigar Prop. And yeah, it's not good. So I'm probably gonna go with the Schrader. I'm not sure which one, because on both the Schraders, not a lot of videos on people reviewing them. So if I gotta spend some more money, another $900, but I want a good tool. I want that Snap-on tool because it is the cat's meow, but I'm not spending $2,500 on that. So yeah, that's it. Bartec 600 Pro. Don't buy it.